Is there a person or group of people that you've most enjoyed working with over the years that you really feel brought your music to life?
That's a great question again.
ありますからね、今までいろいろ一緒に仕事した人も。
There are lots of people he's met over the years that has brought him lots of joy.
でも一番よくあったりしてる、あったり歌の歌詞を書いてもらったりしてるのはFF の8、7、8、10あたりのシナリオを書いた8、10か野島和志ですかね。あそこら辺とはいまだにこうよく仕事を続けてるし、酒も飲みに行ったりしますよね。
With Nojima Kazushige, the person who did like the storyboards stuff for 8 and 10, he might be the person that he enjoys most working with because he still works with him and sometimes even goes out drinking with him.
Is there any other games that you like to play, like Mario?
Mario は傑作ですよね。
Mario's a masterpiece.
スーパーマリオのテーマ曲ありますよね。タタタタラタ。あれは日本のぴったりすべきなんですよ。そしたら国がもっと上がる。
He says that the theme of Mario is he said that should be Japan's like national anthem.
あれで、例えばオリンピックで日本が金メダル取ったら、表彰台の上で国旗が上がっていく中、タタッタッタラッタ。
I think that should exist.
It should. Somebody's gonna make that now.
Like at the Olympics, if Japan were to get a gold medal, you know that national anthem plays and like the flags and stuff go up. He said like during the Super Mario thing, like
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be so much happier?
You know, now that you've said that, somebody's going to make that happen.
Or the Final Fantasy. You know?
Well, somebody's going to
So.
Is there
do something with that
other
idea.
music from other video games that have inspired your composition?
There
are lots of great people.
アメリカではそんな流行ってないのかもしれないけど、ドラゴンクエストの杉山浩一先生なんかは本当に素晴らしいですよね。
Sugiyama Koichi of Dragon Quest fame that does music for that. He's really great composer too.
あとはね、優れてると思うので、クロノトリガーの三田とか、
Chrono Trigger's composer.
安典三田。あと、聖剣伝説の歌人。
Isn't that
Holy Sword Wars. Seiken Densetsu. I don't know Seiken Densetsu.
I think it's Secret of Mana here. Secret of Mana?
Secret
You
of
changed
Mana.
the name.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 The composer for.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh, okay. The composer for Final Fantasy Tactics. Sakimoto is really great. There are lots of.
As a composer, what is the most satisfying part of your job? Like, is it when you get that first initial idea for a piece, or is it, coming here and seeing all of these fans, like, devoted to your work?
That's a great question. Because you pander or tell the truth. Yeah. It's when you complete the work and listen to it. And you see the works on the faces of people.
まあほら作曲を終えた時はこう達成感がしますよね。
達成感です。すみません。達
成感は曲を作り終えた時にはありますけど、でもその時はほらこの曲が喜んでもらえるのかどうかっていうのは全然わかんないんですよ。
So he said, like, the most satisfying part is after he finishes the song. But out of like what makes him most happiest, he's not sure after the music is like, you know, to the masses if people like it or not.
でもそれがこういうところに来てこう皆さんからいろいろこうあの曲が好きだとか言われるとまた別の幸せな感じですよね。
He says like when he's in front of fans like this and they talk about like songs that he really like that they like a lot, it really brings him like a different level of joy for the music that he makes.
Now, I'm a big fan of music, but I'm also brave enough to admit I'm not a big fan of some of the games. That being said, there was one question over here that asked, you know, where was the one time where the music worked just perfectly? I'm on the opposite side. Was there any time where you found your music was just horribly misplaced inside the game?
That's a deep question. You ever ask this really bad for
There are too many that he can't put into.
I think every creative person said.
I think I speak for everyone when I say that you are the reason that a lot of us are here today.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Can you please sign some autographs?
Yeah. Fine, stay.
I was
Could you please sign some autographs?
Oh, please sign. He said of course.
Thank you so much.
A very long line.
I believe
question.
it's called a prologue.
I think he thought you meant you specifically, and then this guy asked more broadly.
The opening theme.
あれはね、ファイナルファンタジーの1作目だったんですけど、もうほとんどゲーム完成してたんですけど、ある日ね、そのプロデューサー、ディレクターか、坂口が来て、どうしてもここに今すぐ曲が必要になったんだよって、今すぐ作ってくれって言われて、
Okay, so like
10分ぐらいで作ったの。
well, when the first Final Fantasy came out, he, like, you know, it was really last, it was in the last 10 minutes where Sakaguchi came in and told him, we need something to fill in this spot, please make something. So he actually came up with that in the last 10, in like 10 minutes to be able to put that song in.
でもあれがずっとシリーズで使われることになるとしてたらもっとちゃんと作ったのね。
He said if he knew it was going to be used this long, he might have done it a bit more serious.
I'm actually a violinist myself, and I was wondering what was your favorite theme or piece of music that you composed?
There are a lot.
でもね、歌物、あえて歌物でやるんだ、選ぶんだったら僕、最近のね、12のキスミグッバイがすごいですね。
He said that out of the songs that he's like, you know, for ones that have like word, like with like, you know, songs, he said 12's
Kiss Me Goodbye.
Kiss Me Goodbye might be his favorite.
I think that girl's gonna cry.
I almost cried like mice. Like when I was trying to ask the question, it's so.
And in the entire series, who do you feel is the most villainous?
What's that from?
In the entire Final Fantasy series, who do you feel is the most villainous?
It's gotta be Sephiroth.
I know, horrible question.
Muskashi. She's the mobile.
Yay!
Oh my god.
Old school.
It actually sounded like Kafka for a moment there.
Somebody said Kafka.
Yeah. I thought it was.
Well, I meant
there are a lot of composers that are there are a lot of composers that are inspired by you. For instance, when I play Xenogears, I notice a lot of influence in Yasunori Mitsuda's work when I that you had. What obligations do you feel that you have to future composers? What obligations do you feel you need to what do you need to teach all of these new musicians who work or
別に人の真似をしなくてもいいってことですかね。
Don't be pressured to be like other people.
音楽を作る人とか絵描く人とか文章を書く人って自分の感性で勝負しなきゃなんない最終的には。
Whenever you create something from like music or anything artistic, you have to make sure to have your own like touch.
でもなんかまあ若い人って先のわけじゃないけど、まあでもやっぱりこういう業種に憧れてる人たちってどうしてもこう誰かみたいな音楽を作りたい、誰かみたいな絵を描きたいっていう、それ初めはそれでいいと思うんですよ。
In the beginning, it's okay to have some kind of, especially when you're younger, you look up to people and think, oh, I want to be just like them. So you start kind of almost imitating them. And during, starting out, that might be fine.
でも最終的にはこう自分自身をこう裸でさらけ出していかないとその人の作家性っていうのは出ないと思うので、最終的にはどっかで腹くくって本当の自分の感じたままを表現するっていうことは必要になってくると思います。
So at first that's okay, but eventually you're going to have to strip yourself of all of that and be able to come out with what you truly want to have, like your true artistic intentions and all of that, instead of continuing to imitate people. It's important to have your own creative, how do you say, your individual, what you want to express inside of it.
Final question, then we'll go ahead and do what everyone wants to do.
Yeah. Questions are awesome.
Someone asked about the antagonist, so I'm going to be the devil's advocate and ask the opposite. Who's your favorite lead hero in one of the games?
Oh, that's a hard one. Oh, I like that. Oh yeah, hey. Chocobo! Yes! Chocobo! Woo! Good Chocobo.
Oh, okay. Since they try to word this correctly, we're gonna go ahead and do impromptu, little bit of signings here. He does have to get out of here by 11:30. Like he's got to get on a plane. So I asked that we only do basically one item, basically, and